So let's go to the AFC West, man.
Okay.
AFC West. This is an interesting division, in my opinion. Antonio Pierce, full-time head coach, Jim Harbaugh, full-time head coach with the Chargers. So like a lot's changed. Sean Payton got rid of Russ, got Bo Nix out there now, and we all know about Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs. So AJ, give me your order. We all know Chiefs number one. Give me 2 through 4.
Real talk though. Real talk. Like it goes without being said at this point. We know Chiefs is number one. Pat Mahomes is Pat Mahomes, bro. Somebody got to knock him off at the end of the day. And I respect too. People, a lot of people don't talk enough about Pat durability too. Like Pat be healthy almost every year, bro. Like the man don't got no type of injury concerns. He take a decent amount of punishment, but bounce right back up. That the Pats
I mean,
are
he did.
or
He
the.
did win a Super Bowl with a high ankle sprain. But go
Well,
ahead.
I mean, nice little gut punch there. Nice little gut punch.
Yeah,
I feel
man.
you. I feel you. It's all good. It's all good. At least we was there. But
Oh
anyway,
my God.
yeah, man. The Chiefs though. The Chiefs are going to finish number one. Obviously. I thought this one of the moments, Joe, where I thought about capping and what I mean. I thought about it because y'all know how I feel about Herbert. Y'all know how
Oh
I feel
man.
about Herbert, bro.
Oh.
But I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Got a new coach in town. I think they'll finish second. That don't mean they're gonna make the playoffs, to be clear. But I
Okay.
think they'll finish second in the division. I think they'll be good enough to be second place. Then I got, the Broncos finishing third. Not gonna lie. Like how Bo Nick's been
Mm.
looking in preseason. Granted, it's preseason. Bo Nick's been balling though. Like I've been kind of like, yo, I ain't said nothing because me and Bibby got
Mm.
this trolling going back and forth. You know what I mean? But I was sure looking like, dog, if Bo Nix end up cold, a lot of us gonna be salty because he looked like he got the skill set to be pretty solid. He looked like that Sean Payton's guy. That's what it's looking like. And so ultimately, we'll see. I think they'll be good enough to finish third. The Raiders, man, they're a dumpster fire to me, bro. Like
Woo, for real?
to me, bro, they are, bro. Like losing Josh Jacobs now too, bro. Him going to Green Bay. You got Devontae Adams there. Not even sure who y'all got throwing the ball to Devontae Adams. And nothing made me more confident in this than watching, the receiver documentary, bro. Where like he just upset. He like, I'm getting killed out here, bro. Like I never been hit this much in my career. Like this is insanity. Like we gotta figure something out. Like I can't deal with this. Like I like the head coach. I really do. I think he's a solid young head coach. I think he's good for the future. But as of right now, bro, I don't see anything legit outside of Crosby on the defensive line and Devontae Adams on offense that says they're gonna win more than I don't know 6-7 games.
Oh, dang.
So
All right.
I got the Raiders at the very bottom of the division, and I think it's pretty clear to me. I think it's pretty clear they at the bottom of the division.
Okay.
Uh oh. Uh
This is my
oh.
NFC North. This is my NFC North right here. Now, Chiefs number one. Number 4, Broncos. Get them out of here. I'm sorry, bro.
Okay.
Number 3, the Chargers.
Oh my gosh! No way.
And number 2, the Raiders.
Oh.
I'm calling it right now. The Raiders will have the number 1 defense in the NFL this year. Number 1 defense. People don't know this. When Antonio Pierce took over, from the time he took over to the end of the season, they had the number 1 defense in the NFL. They also added Christian Wilkins on the D line. All right, on the D line. So that's another big boy right next to Max Crosby, right? Then I think this is gonna be an underrated move right here. Don't laugh. Bringing in Gardner Minshew. Like, hear me out. Last year, who was their quarterback? Jimmy G. Trash. Who was their
Trash.
quarterback after that? Stidham. I think was it Stidham? I think I don't know
Trash.
what
Trash. That's
Aiden
all we know.
O'Connell. Trash.
Trash. Yeah.
The Colts should have been to the playoffs, not the Texans. Running back dropped a wide open pass in the flats, and the Texans made it to the playoffs. People forgot about that. The Colts went toe to toe with the Texans, and Gardner Minshew was the starting quarterback. Michael Pittman had his best year receiving last year with Gardner Minshew. So one thing I know about Gardner Minshew, he gonna throw that rock. So Devontae Adams No. I got them, 9-8. I might got them a little higher than that. I don't know.
Oh, the Raiders,
The
bro.
Raiders, yes.
Oh
I'm high
my
on the Raiders
gosh.
there. I
Oh,
am
okay,
high on the
okay.
Raiders.
I respect it. I respect it.
Like Gardner Mitchell, no, I'm not saying he's gonna be all world, but Devontae Adams about to get his bread. We about to get he about to get money. He about to get targets. They got Jacoby Myers still. Jacoby Myers was having a good year until good game until he got hurt. All right, so and they signed Brock Bowers on tight end, one of the best tight end in the draft. Another weapon for them on the offensive side of the ball. So I'm really high on the Raiders. I think the Raiders are going to be that team that I'm not gonna say they're gonna stink up on people, but they have no expectations, but they're gonna win some ball games. They're gonna beat some good teams this year, and I got them being second behind it. And the Chiefs, man, I got Mahomes going crazy this year, by the way. So I got the Chiefs being first.
My bad for the ping, y'all. Family chat blowing up. Don't know why, but I just silenced it. Hopefully it don't go off no more. I tried to silence all my messages before we start, and somehow, some way, a new message pop up. It's like, bro, what's going on? Like, but bro. The Raiders. I listen, bro. People can get on me about the Bears, but the Raiders. I cannot do it at all, bro. Like, hey, Gardner Minshew, decent. Good enough to win you over 9 games? Negative. I
To the number
cannot
one
see
defense,
it.
yeah.
And I understand, bro. Wilkins a good pickup. They still got Crosby, bro. But what the secondary looking like for them to be the number one over the course of the season? I think a lot of Pierce coming in right at the end of the year. They needed some type of juice, some type of motivation. They was playing unmotivated football. When you bring in a new guy like that, who's a big personality, a guy who used to play on the defensive side of the ball, a guy who could really, get along well with the team and things of that nature, like get along well with the players, can really connect with them, then yeah, you come out, you playing with a little, you playing with a little extra sauce. I feel like you playing,
Mm-hmm.
okay, we got somebody to play for. We could win some games now, bro. But one thing about them, bro, that they did last season when he got in, they ran the football nonstop. We're going to get a ball to Jacobs, take us there. We're going to get a ball to Jacobs, take us there. Then we're going to play action, we're going to give it to Devontae. Jacobs not there no more,
Mm-hmm.
which means Gardner Minshew going to have to play very well. And the thing that helped that number one defense, as we all know, is a solid run game. You can keep them off the field for a little bit, let them get a little extra energy. So now without Jacobs out there, you putting that defense out there a little earlier than expected. More times than not with Gardner Minshew, who gonna turn that ball over too. Because remember, he was playing with Steichen. Steichen a great coach. We seen it. I'm not sold on the Ravens as an offensive team. I'm not, to be honest, not sure who their offensive coordinator is. But
Mm-hmm.
they ain't Steichen. I can tell you that right now. So that's how I'm looking at it. I think the loss of Jacobs hurts them a ton. Gardner Minshew is a step up from the quarterbacks that they had. I'm not going to deny that. He is a step up. And he is going to win them some games, bro. But coming in second in this division, I don't see enough from that offense to potentially keep that defense off the field. And I think you overrating the defense a little bit. I think they got some pieces, bro. But if you can find a way to hold up for a little bit, that secondary to be had. It's to be had. So I don't see them making much noise whatsoever. I can't see it. But I could be wrong. That, like you said, that's his NFC what was it, NFC North? Where I had the Bears, hey, could be wrong. The Raiders could be that surprise team. It would shock everybody but Joe.
Yeah.
But I mean, I will be stunned, bro. I will be stunned.
Mm-hmm. Antonio Perez, when he took over, I think I'm looking right now, in the last like 6-7 games, Josh Jacobs ran the ball 20 times, half the game. So they didn't really fully loading. Let's give it to Jacobs. Jacobs only went over 100 yards twice
That
the
don't mean they
whole
weren't
year.
feeding them though.
The whole year. And also, right? I had another point. I had another point. Chargers. Who were they? You forgetting? They just gave up everybody on offense.
They did.
Mike Williams gave up Keenan Allen. Who are they running back?
Hold on. We got no faith in Herbert to prevail and get them to the second spot in the division. In a division that's not loaded. It's not loaded. Besides the Chiefs, we ain't got faith. I thought I was the guy that was hot, that wasn't high on Herbert. He can't get you second. Remember we was talking about Harbaugh this all season. They got Harbaugh.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
that good enough to get you second in the division? I'm just asking. It's just a question.
Who you gonna throw the ball to?
Himself.
I mean,
I don't know.
and
That's for him to figure out.
like right now, Harbaugh is taking over a team. Now, no, get granted, they kept their key pieces on defense. They
Right.
did. They kept Joey Bosa. They kept Khalil Mack. Good job, right? But he took over this team when it was in a recession. There was a salary cap hell for real. They really couldn't make significant moves this year. So I think this first year is going to be a grinded out year, and then next year is when the Chargers are going to take that lead. Now, obviously, it's all predictions. Anything can happen, but I'm high on the Raiders. I think a lot of people sleep on the Raiders, man. We'll see though.
We'll
So
see.
look,
We'll see.
Bears for AJ, Texans for AJ, Raiders for Joe, Raiders for Joe, and Jags for Joe.
Yeah.
That's what
We
we
shall
gonna do.
see. We shall.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.